Alrighty, guys. What a game. What a game. Eldritch Horror. Here we go. Here we go. It takes a while to get it actually set up and the table. We got to finish some setup with you guys. But, yeah, it's pretty much ready to go. 4-player Eldritch Horror coming your way. What can I say other than you are lucky to have such a great host. And there. That's fine. It's fine. Alright, it's fine. So we have Joe Diamond, the Private Eye. Action, choose ally, service, or weapon. Then discard one asset from the reserve and replace it with a random asset from the deck that has the chosen trait. Once per round, when you improve a skill, you can improve a skill of another skill of your choice. He's got 7 stamina and 5 sanity, and lore of 2, influence of 3, observation of 4, strength of 2, and will of 2. Father Mateo the priest, give 1 boon condition to another investigator on your space. When you close the gate during an outer world encounter, if you do not have a boon condition, gain a boon condition. He's got 5 stamina and 7 sanity. 3 lore, 3 influence, 1 observation, 2 strength, and 4 will. He comes with the King James Bible, interesting enough. By the way, Joe Diamond comes with the 32 Colt Pocket. Right. Our third investigator is Carolyn Fern, the psychologist. Action. You are another investigator on your space. May discard 1 madness condition and or perform a rest action. When you or another investigator on your space performs a rest action, that investigator may recover 1 additional sanity. 5 stamina and 7 sanity. She comes with the Death 13 marker. Trinket Tarot. Whenever a mystery is solved, retreat doom by 1. And the Dream Diary. It's a tome, game +1 books. During outer world encounters, when you perform a rest, spawn a clue. That's interesting because that is when you and another investigator on your space performs a rest action, that investigator may recover an additional sanity. And last but not least, Trish Scarborough, the spy. Action, if you do not have any clues, gain a clue. If an investigator on your space spends a clue to reroll a die, he may reroll up to 2 dice instead. Lovely. 7 stamina, 5 sanity, 1 lore, 3 influence, 4 observation, 3 strength, and 2 will. She comes with the 45 automatic, which gives her 3 dice during her combat encounters. Alright. We are going up against Hastur. Hastur, the unspeakable one. When 2 mysteries have been solved, the investigators win the game. When Hastur flip this sheet and resolve the Hastur Awakens effect on the back. When there is a reckoning, investigators as a group lose sanity equal to the number of gates on the board, unless the lead investigator gains a blight condition. Far from Earth, beneath the star of Aldebaran, the unspeakable one sleeps imprisoned within the core of one of the dark stars of the Hades, trapped there in a war long forgotten. He dreams of escaping to extract his terrible will upon the cosmos. Set aside 1 Byakhee monster and all Hastur special encounters. I didn't set aside 1 Byakhee monster and all Hastur special encounters. Let's see what's in here. They're looking to see what we have in here. Like if we should have the Bianchi. Says to set aside one Bianchi monster and all Hastur special encounters. I'm assuming that's these cards. Because we have encounters. There's research, 12 King and Nil, the 12 City of the Lake, and then we have 8 unspeakable ones. Alright, well, we'll assume we're doing okay. We have here his mysteries. We're going to shuffle these up. We're going to get one, and we're going to put that into play. He who is not to be named. Oh, there's a card that I use as we will not be naming that card. And it's something to do with the shadows as well. The Shadow of Madness preemerates every avenue of reality of as Hastur, the unspeakable one, stirs. He waits within his dark prison, yearning to bring the sprawling corrupt cities of humanity under his rule. When this card enters play, move each clue on the game board to the nearest city space. After investigator resolves a research encounter, he may spend any number of clues he gained from that encounter and place those clues on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are clues on this card equal to 8, because it's twice the number of investigators, we solve this mystery. So we need to move all the clues to the nearest city. We actually have a clue right here. We can move it to Sydney. We can move it to Shanghai. We can move it to Tokyo. Let's move it to Tokyo. Let's do that. And our other clue is here in the Amazon. It needs to go down to Buenos Aires, it looks like. And is that the only clues? I think those are the only clues on the board. We have Joe Diamond over there in San Francisco. We have Carolyn Fern in Rome. We have Father Mateo in Rome. And we have Trish Scarborough out in no man's land. Okay. Yes, it does take a little while to get it all prepped up and ready to go. It took me like an hour to get things set up and organized and just, everything. We're not even done yet because we have got a prelude card, but I didn't want to do the prelude card until you guys get to come and watch and see the excitement, because this is the most important card that we will see the whole game. Because it'll change how things play. It'll change the setup. It'll change everything. So, you saw we shuffled up quite well. Here we go. This is it. How are we screwed ourselves now? Boom, 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 boom. Into the breach. The final day of reckoning approaches. There is naught that can be stopped from what is coming, not now. The time for preparation is over. The time for humanity to stand together as one or perish has come. After setup, if Azeroth or Signy is the Ancient One, advance Doom by 3 and ignore all other effects in this card. Well, we don't have to worry about that because it's not Azeroth or Siggy. During the game, if investigators would win the game before the Ancient One is awoken, resolve each effect that applies based on the Doom instead. So if there's one or more, each investigator recovers 2 health and 2 sanity. If there's 3 or more, each investigator may discard 1 condition and or discard all of their Eldritch tokens. If there are 6 or more, each investigator discards 1 gate of their choice on any space. If there's 10 or more, you do not draw a Mythos card next round. Then advance Doom to 0. During this game, if investigators would win the game before the Ancient One awakens, resolve each effect that applies based on Doom. So, it looks like, okay, so this is like forcing a confrontation at the end of the game? Is that what that is doing? Like it's forcing us to advance Doom to 0 and then flipping over Hastur. When he awakens, flip the sheet, resolve the Hastur awakens effect on the back. Is that what's going on there? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. If the investigators would win the game before the Ancient One is awoken, we will then resolve it based on the number of Doom. So we'll say at 5 Doom, we would gain. Each investigator recovers 2 health and 2 sanity, and then each investigator may discard 1 condition and or discard all of their Eldritch tokens. Each investigator discards a gate of their choice on any space. If there's 10 or more, do not draw a Mythos card next round. And advance Doom to 0. That's crazy. I'm wrapping my head around that, but okay, sure, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, so bring that there, I guess. We'll lock it so that I don't accidentally knock it out of the way. Hey, Phoenix Knight, how you doing? Facing the confrontation with the Ancient One is what I'm getting on that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to. It's kind of what I'm thinking is going on there. If you would win before the Ancient One resolves, then you see how much Doom is left. You get the bonus, and then you advance Doom and have a confrontation. So. Looks like one way or the other we're having a confrontation with Hastur. Okay, well, I guess that means we're ready to rock and roll. Joe Diamond, Father Mateo, Carolyn Fern, and Trish Scarborough. I think it took us a while to get everything set up and ready to rock and roll, but I think we are firmly at the stage. We have 2 clues on the board. We have a gate on the board. We have a monster on the board. We have an expedition on the board. We've included our prelude card. We did all the setup. I think we're ready to go. Joe Diamond's up first. Dun, 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 dun. Action. Choose ally, service, or weapon. Let's see. What did we have there? We have night classes. We have a lantern. We have agents of secrets. And we have a carbine rifle. Choose ally, service, or weapon, then discard an asset from the reserve and replace it with a random asset of the deck that has the chosen trait. He's got an item already, weapon. Roll an additional die when resolving a fight during a combat. You can reroll a die when resolving. Okay, yeah. Okay. He's also just a hop, skip, and a jump away from this clue here. He could jump here and then jump from there over. Actually, no, he could not jump here and then jump over there because you can't take the same action twice. But what you can do is he could take a token for a ship token. Then he could move and then spend the ship token to move over to Tokyo. So he can get over there if he wanted to. If he wanted to. Does he want to? He's all about getting stuff. And I kind of was liking this Agents of Secret. It is a book and a eyeball. And you can reroll a die when resolving a book or eyeball test. It's a 4, which means he would need, let's see. That is, it's observation, right? Don't you roll observation on that? Is that what you're rolling? I think it's the eyeball. I think you do the eyeball test, right? Observation. I know it's not lore. Oh, maybe it's influence. No, it's influence. I think it's influence now that I think about it, right? Because you're trying to influence people. So he would roll 3 dice. He has the special ability, and he can replace one of these items. So you can replace an item with a weapon. Is there already a weapon there? Service. When you gain this card, immediately gain 2 talent conditions. That's not bad either. You know what? His first action is going to be to do that, which I think, again, is an influence action, so he gets 3 dice. But nope, that's not what I wanted. 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. You 3. Come with me. Come with me, my friends. Can you roll some successes is the question. Can you roll some successes? Oh, we got 1 success. He could draw a debt to get an extra 2 successes. Would you give him 3 total successes? There's a nice carbine rifle. Once per round, you can add 5 during a combat encounter. You know what? He's going to do it. He's going to draw a debt. Take a debt. Yep, draw a debt. Why not? And so that gives him three successes. So he's going to take the rifle. Just like that. So we're going to restock this. And choose an ally, service, or weapon. Then discard an asset from the reserve. There's an ally, a service, or weapon. He's gonna choose a weapon. No, he's got plenty of weapons. Yeah, I think he'll be fine with these weapons. Yeah, pretty sure he'll be fine. Yeah, we don't need that. So that's his first action. Second action, he's gonna take a ticket, and he's just gonna stay where he's at. And he'll use this ticket later on. That's fine. Put the ticket there. And that's Joe Diamond. Done. Father Mateo. Bless you, my son. Alright, so the father, what are we doing? Father Mateo. Give a boon condition to anyone in your space. When you close the gate during an outer world encounter, if you do not have a boon condition, gain a boon condition. So he would like to close those gates, and the King James Bible tome, you may reroll a die when resolving a brain test during the combat encounter. When you perform a rest action, recover an additional sanity. Oh, nice. Okay. Coming down here to Antarctica would be kind of a nice thing, so I think he's going to take a ship token. Another ship token. And, the only gate's way over there. I don't know if he can get there, so he'll move down to that location there. And next turn, then he can use his ship and then move or something. Yeah, that's fine. He'll move there. Okay, not too exciting. Carolyn Fern, you are another investigator in your space. Discard a madness condition. When another investigator in space performs a rest action, the investigator uncovers an additional sanity. Okay, nice. What do we do again? If an investigator resolves a research encounter, he can spend any number of clues he gains from that encounter and place those clues here. So research encounters. So research encounters, I think, have to have clues on them, right? So they have to have clues on them. So So her first action is to... Her first action... Well, it's going to have her go after this clue, but man, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away. It's going to take her a while to get over there. By the time she gets all the way over there, you know, there'll be like 10 other clues spawning everywhere else. So, and like the other clue is way down here. So our clues are like not even close to where we're at, which is kind of a problem. So, again, let's see. How is she an influence? She's 3 dice for influence. She's going to try an influence test here. Whoa. She's going to try an influence test here. Come on. Roll them dice. Oh, nice. 2 successes. 2 successes. I think she is going to take a debt and take the agents a secret, because that's 4. She needs 4 successes. She got 2. She can take a debt and get 2 more successes. So that's 4. She's going to do it. Draw a debt. Thank you very much. I know getting debts is not good, but I really like this. Really like this agent of secrets. For her, especially, it gets a book and a observation as well. And reroll a die anytime you're resolving a book or a eyeball, that's really going to be helpful. Okay, so her first action was to do some influence. Her second action is going to be to gain a train ticket, so she can take the train next turn or whatever. All right. That's Carolyn Fern and Trish. Don't have any clues. Gain a clue. So she's gonna do that as an action. So spawn clue. Actually, we're just gonna shuffle the bag of clues and just draw one out. So as an action, if you don't have a clue, you gain a clue. If an investigator in your space spends a clue to reroll a die, here you may reroll up to 2 dice instead. So she can do that. And she will move to Tunguska. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Okay, it is. I was looking. Is that? Yeah, that is on Antarctica. But it looks a lot like Tunguska. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Did I put the token in the wrong area? Which has been known to happen. But now she can get a train ticket, and then she can move, and then use the. Oh no, she can't take a train over here. She's got to take a boat over there. All right, she's not going to be able to make it there next turn either. Okay, well. Okie dokie. All right, Joe Diamond. It's time for investigation for Mythos phase. Joe Diamond. What did Joe Diamond do? He got a thing. Oh, and a token, right? Yeah, we didn't do out of anything, did we? Huh. All that work and we didn't get anything done. It seems like crazy. Okay. Oh, and we got to restock that. Okay. So Joe Diamond will take a city encounter, and just to show everyone, we will highlight all of those decks and shuffle all at the same time. But we will make sure that we stop shuffling when the expedition deck has the right one on the top, which it's not doing for me. There, is that the right one? No, that's the wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. Has to have that one on top. Okay, so everyone's been well shuffled. We are looking for a green card. That's the Americas. So, yeah, San Francisco. So, San Francisco. A private investigator prepares you to help. A private investigator prepares you to help him on a case. Improve. Oh, look at that. Improve eyeballs. He's got a special ability. Where is he? Once per round, when you improve his skill, you will improve one other skill. So he's going to get +1 to eyeballs. And he's going to take +1 to strength. +1 to strength. That's super good. That's a good start anyway. San Francisco. A private investigator prepares you to help him on a case, improve eyeballs. He's looking for a strangely shaped skull that's gone missing after being recovered from a fire. Your investigation reveals Athenian symbols included in one of the resurrections. So we're checking Books -1. Books is 2. -1 is a 1 die. That's gonna be trouble, isn't it? Come on, Joe. No, he's got a 4. Could not do it. If you pass, you determine the lodger's true intent, gain an indication spell, and spawn a clue. Nope. Couldn't do it. Oh well. And that is Joe Diamond's turn. And Father Mateo. Father Mateo is in the green, general green. The wilderness. You tried to kick open the door of an abandoned shack. We got to test combat. So 2 dice. Trying to kick open a door. Can you kick open a door is the question. Can you kick the door open? Father Mateo, probably I don't see him passing this. Kicking doors just doesn't seem like a very fatherly maneuver. Yes, he failed. Okay. He probably knocked on the door politely and said, "Can you open, please?" If you pass, the door breaks, and inside you find something useful. Gain a random item asset from the deck. If you fail, the long night without shelter fills you with dread. Impair your brain. Oh, brother. So, impair, I think, is -1. So he will be a -1 to his brains. Well, that stinks. Boo. Boo. That'll go there as a discard pile. Great. Carolyn. She's in Rome. What are you doing in Rome? A stranger wants to sell you an unknown painting of Salvatore Rosa. Influence. Shake your hand. Influence. 3 dice. 3 dice. 3 dice. 3 dice. 3 beautiful dice. We got a success. Wow. Unbelievable. Finally. If you pass, the image of overcoming horrors inspires you. Improve your brain and one other skill of your choice. So brain. +1 will. Right. +1 will. And we get another one, which is going to be your influence. +1 to influence. So +1 to influence. +1 to brains. That's fine. All right. If you pass, the image of overcoming horrors inspires you. Improve your will and one other skill of your choice. Okay. Good stuff. Last but not least, Trish. She's in Dungusta, the purple area. No, wait, is that purple? Yeah, okay. It's purple. Everyone relax. It's purple. 10. Oh, it's not purple then. I'm sorry. It's not. It's purple. Sorry. Yeah, it's not a purple card. Put that back in and shuffle. Sorry. Ha 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 ha. It's not a purple card. It's just a wild encounter card space. It just looks like a green space. Okay. You can do an expedition, but you have to be in the space that matches where the expedition encounter is, which is Antarctica. So she will just take a random green, I guess. Sorry. Alright, wilderness. Stones are arranged in a pattern that leads you to a cave. Inside you carefully try to avoid falling down pits. We're going to look at eyeball. She's got 4 observation. That's probably a pretty good number to have. She's got a 2/3 chance of, she's got a 66% chance of passing. 66%. Come on. Roll. Yes, passes. Woo, just barely though. Just barely. Inside you carefully try to avoid falling down pits. If you pass, you find a skeleton cradling an object. Gain 1 relic, unique asset. If you fail, gain a hand injury. So a relic, unique asset. Relic, unique asset. Relic. Relic. These are artifacts. Is that what I'm looking for? Tombs. Relic. Yeah. I think these are the unique, right? So let's shuffle these up. And then we'll just pull off the top until we get a relic, unique asset. Relic, unique. Okay, maybe these are not. Okay, maybe these aren't what I'm looking for. These are unique, but I don't. Oh, unique asset right here. Yeah. Okay, unique assets. There we go. All right. So we'll shuffle up all these. Sorry, wrong one. Yeah, oh yeah, I got him. See, took me a second, but I figured it out. All right, done. So, oh, I think we got a unique asset right at the top. Is that right? Is that what we were getting? I can't remember. God damn it. Relic, unique asset. Okay, yeah. Relic. So, this is a unique asset, but it's not a relic. So I guess we go until we find a relic. Is that what we're doing? Item, 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 task, task, task. Relic. Are there relics in here? Search. Task. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, alright. I just wanted to make sure we're in the right, so we just have to search for more. Because there are not very many Right, there we go. All right. Found this stone tablet. That's pretty crazy. Let's see what we got here. A relic unique asset. There we go. Item relic. When you perform a rest action, you may attempt to decipher the carvings on the tablet. Book -1 if you pass. Flip this card. Book. Oh, that's not good. She's on 1. Okay, she might have to wait until she gets it upgraded or give it to somebody else. Father Mateo's a 3 book. Okay, that is one complete round of investigators and mythos. Now we go to... We draw this top card here. Flip it over and resolve it. Top to bottom, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I played, so... Spawn a clue. In London... Despite the unexplained deaths and the surrounding turmoil, the notorious play has opened. Many praise the show for radically changing their lives. Others leave the theater feeling nauseous if they leave at all. The King in Yellow. It's an ongoing rumor. As an encounter, investigator in London may attempt to put a stop to the vile performance. Influence -1. If he passes, you may spend clues here equal to the number of investigators to solve this rumor. And investigators as the group lose sanity equal to the number of Eldritch tokens on this card. Unless the lead investigator gains a blight condition. If the lead investigator does not gain the condition, place 1 Eldritch token on this card. So, clue. And I think it means it goes in London. And we spawn... Maybe not. Maybe we just spawn a clue. I'm sure Phoenix Knight will remind me. Like, I think it's Spawn a Clue. Then there's London. There's a special thing in London. I put this special token there. Okay. And then this is monster? Spawn a monster? 1 monster? Is that a monster? Monster search. Oh, so when that token, it's 2 monsters. Is that what that is? Yeah, I think that's a monster surge. So two monsters come in, I believe. So we'll spawn monsters. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, right. Right, okay. So yeah, it's 1 clue. No, I'm sorry, 2 clues. 2 clues. 2 clues for number 4 players. So, the first clue goes to space number 2. Which is right here. Nice. Our second clue, spawn clue. Ooh, it goes right to Rome. Those are much easier and better. Those are much easier and better to get to. Nice. So that is spawn clues, a special thing in London, and then that I think is 2 monsters, right? So Monster Surge is 2 monsters. So we draw 2 monsters. Where do they go? They go, well, wait a minute. They would have to go where the gate is, right? Because it makes sense. They have to go where the gate is. Oh, the technical numbers on the card is how many Eldritch tokens go on the rumor. Oh, okay. Sorry. Crazy Eldritch token. Where are you? There you are. So one of those bad boys go on there token. Okay. As an encounter, investigator in London may attempt to put a stop to the vile performance. If Handshake -1, if he passes, he can spend clues equal to investigators to solve this rumor. Well, that's going to be incredibly hard because you got to like run around. You got to run around getting clues. And then go spend them on this one rumor. That's really bad. All right. Lead investigator moves to Father Mateo. Congratulations, Father. You're up first. All right, Father Mateo, huh? Well, now that he's moved out of Rome, he can't get that token, which is bummer. Father Mateo, he got a ship token, right? Okay. So Father Mateo is going to move and spend a ship token to go down there into Buenos Aires. Okay. So move. And then spending a ship token, is that that's not part of a move action, right? Is that a second? Its second action is to, right? Its the second action is to spend your token. It's not part of like a move action. So that was his 2 actions. Move and then spend your ship token. That's 2 actions, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay. But now he can get a clue token, which is good. So that's Father Mateo. Carolyn Fern, she's not going to go anywhere. She's got a clue spawned right underneath her nose. So she's going to grab a She's going to grab a focus token. So she can reroll a die. And now that she's got 4 influence, is there anything we want here? For 4 influence, she's hoping to, yeah, might as well. Come on, give us something good. Give us something good. Come on. 2 successes. 2 successes. So night classes. When you gain this card, immediately gain 2 talent conditions. Then discard 1 talent condition and this card. She's going to grab that. Immediately gain 2 talent conditions. Talent conditions. Talent, that's these over here. All right. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I'm not looking. All right, talent conditions. So we'll grab the first 2 that come across. No. This is 1, and this is 1. So she got these 2, and now she gets to only keep 1 of those 2. Let's see which one she wants to keep. All right, we have... You may reroll a die when resolving a book test once per round when another investigator gains a non-common condition. You may look at the back of that card. Visions. Or headstrong talent. Once per round. When you would lose sanity, you may test your brain. If you pass... What's her brain? Her brain is 4. 5. Once per round, when you would lose sanity, you may test your brain. If you pass, prevent the loss of up to 2 sanity. Then flip this card. She'll take headstrong. Seems like a better one, so she'll discard this. Discard. Okay. Next up is Trish. Trish. Unfortunately, she can't get to Tokyo. And even with her token, unfortunately. So she's going to move here. And then she's going to gain a focus. And then for Joe Diamond. Joe is going to take a focus. And then he's going to move on top of this. He's going to go after this clue there at number 2. All right. Investigations, Father Mateo. So he's doing a... So I think, is this where we do the research ones? I think so. Right, for the... We do the investigation ones for the clues. And then if you resolve a research encounter, you can spend any number of clues you gain from that encounter and place those clues on this card. And we need 8 on this card to solve this mystery. Right, so I think we get those from here. And just to make sure, let's shuffle. Alright, so he is here in Buenos Aires. But clue, yeah, I'm pretty sure clues, right? Is that the clue ones, right? Yeah, these are all random ones. Yeah, I think we go after... Alright, I'm pretty sure that's what we do. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, Father Mateo. He is, where is he? He is in a city in Buenos Aires. He's in a city. In an abandoned warehouse, a group of yellow sign cultists are forcefully inducting a prisoner into their ranks. Observe the ceremony and allow the cultist's power to grow to gain this clue and impair handshake, or interrupt the ceremony and escape with the prisoner and gain a random ally asset from the deck. Ha! In an abandoned warehouse, a group of yellow sign cultists are forcefully inducting a prisoner in their ranks. Observing the ceremony and allow the cultist power to grow, we would gain the clue and we would impair our thing, or interrupt the ceremony, escape with the prisoner, and gain a random ally asset from the deck. You know what? There's no way Father Mateo is going to watch the ceremony. Well, I mean... No. He's not going to... I mean, I mean, you have to think, like, it's Father Mateo wouldn't do this, right? He wouldn't just let somebody die, but I can also see a situation where Father Mateo is intrigued to see what happens. So we can learn. So I could go either way on this one. I mean, role-playing wise, I could see like Father Mateo freezing and not being able to do anything because of the moment. Kept making up his mind what he does, and then it's too late. And I can also see him jumping out there and protecting this guy. So I'm going to roll a die. And on a 1, 2, or 3, he's going to save him. 4, 5, or 6, he's going to let him not save him. 1, 2, or 3, he's going to save him. 1, 2, or 3, he's going to save him. 1, he's going to save him. All right, he's going to save him. So we don't get this clue, but we do get a random ally. Which I think are in this deck. So we're going to shuffle this. And we're going to pick off until we get to an ally. Ally. There we go. So we have Jack Brainy, ally character. So Jack Brainy was going to be sacrificed by the King of Yellow Priests, but he's saved by the Father Mateo. When you gain this card from the deck, gain 3 clues. After resolving an expedition encounter or a mythic ruins encounter, gain 1 relic unique asset. Whoa. All right, we'll take 3 clues. Hell yes. 3 clues. Oops, no. 1, 2, 3. 3 clues. We'll take 3 clues. How many? Let's see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 clues on the board. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. At the end of the encounter phase, if there are clues on the game board equal to or greater than investigators plus 6. So on the game board, there's not 10, so we don't have to worry about that. At the end of the encounter phase, if there are clues on the game board equal to 10, okay. If there are total number of clues in investigator possessions. If there's a total number of clues in the investigator's possessions and or on the game board equal to greater than twice the investigators. Discard, and gain the missing link. Okay, so investigators and on the game board. So that she is going to complete her, she's going to complete her thing. That there are a total number of clues in investigator possession and or on the game board equal to twice. So we have 1 on Trish, 3 over here. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is equal to twice the number of investigators. Total number of clues in investigators' possessions and or on the game board equal to or greater than twice the investigators. So 8. Yep. Discard, and gain the missing link reward. So she can discard this and get the missing link I believe she's completed it. The missing link reward. When you gain this card, improve book and brain. So she improved her brain again. So it's a +2. Nope. +2. +2. +2. And also book. So her lore becomes better. So she's definitely improved herself. Look at that. She's got 3 lore, 4 influence, 2 observation, 2 strength, and 6 will. Oh my god. This. What is this? Oh, this is our ceremony, which we can discard over here. We'll put the discard pile right up here, I guess. So, because we didn't get that. Right. Okay. So that was 2 good turns in a row. Wow, we're on a roll, people. Trish, where are you, Trish? What are you gonna do? She's gonna just have a green encounter. Okay. Okay. Let's see what she happens to her. She's out in the wilderness still. Far from any road or village, you find a shallow grave marked only with an arcane symbol. As you dig, a growing dread weakens your resolve. Test brain. Or will. That's do. Oh boy. So do. That's not her good test. Not her best. Not her best. Come on, Trish. You can do it. She's digging. She's a little afraid. And now she's like, I don't know. Do I want to continue digging? No. She does not. Okay. If you pass, you find a charred corpse. Clutching a journal, gain a clue, and improve your books. If you fail, you run from the area, gain the cursed condition. No! No, 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 no. Oh, boy. Cursed condition. Where is conditions? Bane condition. Search. We're looking for cursed. Okay, there's a whole bunch of them, right? Alright, so we gotta shuffle these. And then grab like the first one, because each one I think is different on the back or something. Alright, so cursed right there. Okay. So we had 2 good turns and then that. So boo, not good. Alright, and now we have Joe Diamond who's going after another clue. Joe, say it isn't so, Joe. He is going after a clue. And that happens to be in a water location. C. Something deep within you has been calling you to the ocean. Soaring into its black depths, you realize you must choose between 2 evils. Spawn 1 gate unless you gain a dark pack condition. If you gain the condition, the sleeper in the depths informs you about the unspeakable one. Gain this clue. I love it. Oh. You can either spawn a gate or gain a dark pack condition. If you gain a dark pack, you can gain the clue. All right. Wow. Let's see. Is this the right one? Let's see. Search. Looking for dark pack. Yes. Okay. So this is the right one. Oops. Okay. I think we're going to take it. I think we're going to risk it. We're going to take it and see how it goes. We're playing with fire, aren't we? Yes, we are. All right. Dark pack. Yep. Here we go. Congratulations. Dark pack for you. Dark pack for everyone. But we get that clue, which we can immediately put on this right there. Look at that. We got our first clue on our mystery. After our investigator resolves a research encounter, he can spend any number of clues he gains from that encounter and places clues on the card. Lovely. All right, so that is our complete second round. We then will go and do this, right? Right? We've had an encounter. Everyone had an encounter. Yeah, we had 2 good encounters, 2 bad encounters. So, yes. All right. Let's see what our next card is. Okay, we advanced this. Bloom. That goes to blue. And when there's a blue, that matches this. So that means this goes down a space. That's bad. So it's going to go down every time one of those comes open. That's not good. We then do all of the red reckoning ones. Then we spawn a gate. The wind suddenly picks up, causing a shiver despite the clear blue sky. Looking to the horizon, you see steely gray clouds approaching the storm event. Each investigator discards clues equal to the number of rumor mythos cards in play. If no rumor mythos cards in play, draw and resolve one. Nope, there is one. So everyone's going to lose a clue. Well, fortunately, that's only Trish. No, that's Father Mateo as well. So Father Mateo will lose a clue. So will Trish. But Trish can get it right back because she can spend an action to get a clue if she doesn't have one. All right, so that's fine. It's not the end of the world. What is the end of the world is this little red thing. We have to do that in order. And I need to remember what the order is. Okay. Monsters. Then Ancient One sheet. Then Mythos cards, and then Possessions and Conditions. Okay, so monsters first. Fortunately for us, we only have. We have one on the fucking one monster we have. We only have one monster, the witch, but she's got one. Each investigator who has a curse condition loses health. Oh wow! So curse condition is Trish, so she loses the health. That didn't work out very well, did it? No, it didn't work out at all. All right. So that's the only monster we have on the board. All right, that's fine. That's that. Next is Ancient Sheet, which is this one. Investigators as a group lose sanity equal to the number of gates on the board, which is 1. So as a group, lose sanity equal to 1. Okay, so as a group, somebody loses a sanity, which is fine because Carolyn Fern can recover sanity. So she's going to take the sanity loss because she can get it back almost immediately. There's only 1 gate on the board, so that's not the end of the world. So that was Ancient One sheet. Ongoing Mythos cards. That is this thing. Investigators of the group lose sanity equal to the number of Eldritch tokens on this card unless the lead investigator gains a blight, which is 1 again. 1 sanity. And I think, again, it's going to be Carolyn Fern, because she can get it right back. When you or another investigator on your space performs a rest, that investigator may recover 1 additional sanity. So, yeah, she can get her sanity back really quickly. So she'll take the sanity loss from our King in Yellow. Investigators as a group lose sanity equal to the number of Eldritch tokens on this card unless the lead investigator gains a blight condition. If the lead investigator does not gain the condition, place an Eldritch token here. So, investigators as a group lose sanity equal to the number of Eldritch tokens on this card. Right now it's 1. Unless the lead investigator gains a blight. If the lead investigator does not gain the condition, all right, so it's going to increasingly get worse and worse because we're going to get more and more tokens on this shit. It's now got 2. Okay. Then, we're not done. Lastly, investigator possessions and conditions. Okay, starting with the lead investigator. Nothing. Very good. Father Mateo. Yay! Good for you, Father. Next, Carolyn Fern. Okay, Carolyn, you got a debt. You got to test her influence, which is 4. 4 influence. Okay. Roll. 4. Two successes. All right. Test. If you pass, discard this test. Some men have come to collect your debt. Oh no! Wait. That's how to get rid of it. Is do that test. If you wait, some men come to collect this. We flip this over. Oh shoot! A man wearing a hat and a brown trench coat. We do not want money, yes. You feel as a part of your identity is being stolen from you. Test brains. If you fail, a fragment of your soul is ripped away and lose 3 sanity. 3, so she's got 6. 6, baby. Well, she just passed it because she just rolled 4. So I'm going to give her the pass, the auto pass, because she just rolled that test. And so if you lose, yeah, so she discards and didn't take anything. Woo! Okay. That could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have been. Could have been worse. All right, now you, Trish. You are cursed. Okay, roll a die on a 4, 5, or 6. Discard it. So we're going to roll a die. Looking for a 4, 5, or 6. Come on, 4, 5, or 6. Let's discard the curse. 4, 5, or 6. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on, Trish. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Yes! Roll a die on a 4, 5, or 6. Discard the curse. So she's no longer cursed. Oh, this game is easy. Shh, shh, shh. You did not. Nobody heard that. Nobody heard that. No, shh. Nobody heard that. I swear nobody heard that. Okay, next up is, we got the debt here. Some men have come to collect the debt. Flip. Part of your essence, that was part of your deal. Failing to live up to your end of the bargain will cost you and the world more than you bargained for. Resolve the reckoning effect of each rumor mythos card in play unless you discard a talent condition. Resolve the reckoning effect of each rumor mythos. There's only one rumor mythos. That's this stupid King in Yellow has come back to bite us again in the ass. Gains a blight condition. I think we're just going to have Father Mateo take a blight condition. What does a blight condition do? Let's see what a blight condition does. Blight. Would that be in the conditions? Let's see. Search blight. Is there blight in here? Blight. Lots of dark packs. That's for damn sure. Nope. It's not in there. These are all Banes. Blight. This is all exposure. Blight. Madness. Let's shuffle these and see if any blight comes up. Illness, injury, madness. Where the hell are all the blight cards? Am I missing them? Where the hell are the blight cards? I'm not sure where the blight cards are. Gain 1 blight. Illness, injury, madness. Those are injury. No, it wouldn't be. Where's blight? You would think there'd be a condition, but I don't see blight coming up. Boon, Bane, Debt, Dark Pack. Bane. Where the hell is a Bane condition? Or is it Bane? What am I looking for? The lead investigator gains a blight condition. I'm not going to add another token. I'll take a blight. Blights are probably not too bad. And then we still have to resolve this Dark Pact. Roll and die, and a 1, it's time to fulfill your part of the bargain and flip the card. So let's see if he rolls a 1. No. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the Dark Pack. Did we get the... Well, I can't remember what we did. Right. Okay, we did that and it was successful. Right, we can get rid of that card. I'm still looking for a blight condition. Blight. Unique assets. Spell. Artifacts. Blight condition? Where the hell is blight? Blight, 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 blight. Wanted. Okay. Oh wait, here's Blight right here. Blight. Okay, so it's definitely in this. Right here is Blight. It's an actual, like, I was thinking it was like a. Alright, yeah, whatever. I will do it until the next one that says Blight comes up. No, there we go. Okay. So the lead investigator becomes Blight. When you gain this card, discard an ally asset. Oh no! So unfortunately, Jack Brainy goes away. Jack Brainy, the one we saved, is gone away because of this. Because we're acting all weird because of this Blight now. Jack Brady's like, I'm not hanging out with Father Mayo. He might have saved my life, and I owe him everything, but I'm out of here. And he leaves. Jerk. What a jerk, man. What a jerk you are. Like, somebody saved your life. You owe them, man. You need to suck it up, buddy. Jesus. What a little wimp. All right, so that is officially now our second round. This will move over to Carolyn Fern, and we will have part 2 next time. Holy crap. What a great game. This is awesome. I love this game. We're going to save it. Save the game. Save. So that I have it saved right where we're at. Yeah, I think we've. Oh wait, no, we're not ready to save it yet. We were just doing the reckoning. So we did the dial, we did the reckoning, then we spawn a gate. So we got to spawn a gate. Spawn a gate. Oh, in Rome, really, with a vampire? What? And Carolyn Fern is there. Okay, Carolyn, can you take on a vampire? If you fail in the wheel test, do not resolve the strength test. If you lose health from the strength test and this monster is not defeated, it recovers 2 health. So she shouldn't have any problem with the brain test since she's got 6 brains. So combat's going to be an issue though. And she's got nothing to fight it. Nothing to fight. No, I was going to say fortunately we can have Joe Diamond put out a new weapon asset there, but we can't because she actually goes first next round. So she'll have to go first, and there is no weapon asset to help kill a vampire there. Boo, that stinks. She can get by the brain, but -2 to combat is not good. She only has 2 combats. She's got no. Oh, once per round when you would lose sanity, you may test brains. If you pass, prevent the loss of up to 2 sanity. So she should have done that when she lost her sanity from the thing. I guess she didn't. That's fine. We won't worry about that because she can get it back by doing a rest action. So we won't worry about flipping this card over or anything like that. So unfortunately, that's too bad. I was hoping Joe Diamond would put another weapon asset out there, and then we would be able to use the weapon asset to kill this vampire, but that's not going to work. And there's a clue there as well. So, what do we need to do to complete this damn thing? I want to move this rumor here as a reminder. Actually, we're going to scale this down a little bit. There we go. So it fits on the board a little bit better. Alright, this is an encounter. An investigator in London may attempt to put a stop to the vile performance. Shake versus -1. If you pass, you may spend clues equal to the number of investigators to resolve. If he passes, he can spend clues equal to the number of investigators to resolve. Well, she doesn't have any clues, so that's not really a great option now, is it? No, it's not. But we'll look at that next time. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves here, as I like to start with the start of the round, investigators doing their thing, and so we'll start with that next time here, as we have now got another gate with a monster. We have a clue on, like, Rome is the hotbed of activity in London right now, so, and trying to get this clue. And we also have another gate and a monster down there, Father Mateo, not the best fighter in the world. All right, we'll save it for there. Save it again. Save game. Save. Just so we have everything up to date. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some Eldritch horror. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.